Hi everyone, thanks for joining Let's Talk with Shayna. I'm Shayna, and today I'm going to be walking you through a fun little thing that I found online that if your hair looks kind of like mine, naturally, where it's like kind of straight but also has a bit of shape to it, it doesn't look fully straight, you might have wavy hair and just not know what you're doing, like me. So I found this and I thought I would test it out with all of you. This is my first time doing it, so we're gonna see how this works out on hair that looks similar to mine, straight with shape that you don't really know what it's doing. Sometimes I get weird ringlets right here and nowhere else on my head. So we're gonna see what kind of hair type I actually have.
So this is what my hair looks like naturally without anything done to it, just brushed out and washed. So your hair should already be wet from the shower, so you can skip this step if your hair is already wet, but if not, just wet your hair the way I am, just in the bowl here. And all you're going to need is the leave-in conditioner or 10-in-1 hair revitalizer, a hair oil of your choice, the detangler brush, and a styling product of your choice, along with a bowl of water that's about room temperature, and a towel to use after you wet your hair like a madman. So once your hair is wet, take the 10-in-1 hair revitalizer and put it throughout your hair. I use the detangler brush just to brush it through evenly to make sure all the product is getting to every bit of hair. And then we are going to repeat this with your hair oil. I'm using the Moroccan Argan hair oil. And for this, I do like to start at the bottom and work my way up just to make sure my roots aren't super oily, and then brush it through to make sure it is all even throughout my hair. Now we get to go on to the fun part. So you are going to thoroughly work this through your hair, and then dip your hair into the bowl of water. For every single dip, you are going to scrunch your hair up to your scalp and let the water release down and encourage a wave or curl. I like to call this action the dip and scrunch. So you are going to do a dip and a scrunch 4 times on the front, on the side, on your other side, and then on the front again. I do like to try and part my hair at the back to make it so it's evenish across everything, and I'm just going to squish and squeeze the water out. As you can see in my hair, there's already a bit of a wave happening, but I'm going to take some styling product just to really encourage it to stay. And I just used some gel. I'm going to brush it through just to make sure it's even and not clumping anywhere. And we are going to do our dip and scrunch motion 1 to 5 more times, just as you see fit. After seeing how my hair worked after this video, I do think I would have done it more than once, but I did only do it 1 time in this video. And I'm just scrunching it up, really squeezing out that water to reduce the air dry time that I'm going to be doing after this. And now we're all done with the water, so I'm just going to put that aside and grab our towel, and we are going to scrunch our hair up with the towel. So for this, I am starting at the bottom of my hair and just kind of collecting it up towards my scalp and then squeezing out the water. I'm doing this all around my head to really make sure there is no water left holding in my hair. Once you're done that, you are going to flip your hair up and just arrange it how you choose. I like to do a center part, but a side part is just as good, and just last little bit of scrunching to make sure there is no water really left in there. If you like using heat on your hair, you can take a diffuser and a blow dryer and do that same scrunching kind of motion with your diffuser. But if not, this is what your after look will look like.
So I've let my hair mostly dry, but this is what it looks like. It has a nice little wave to it. Sure, it's not ringlets, sure, it's not curls, but I don't have naturally curly hair. I have naturally wavy hair, or reinforced wavy hair. But this has no heat to it. It is soulfully what I just showed you, and then I let it air dry for a little bit. And so you might have wavy hair if your hair's like mine at all. Well, I hope you enjoyed this fun little tip. I know I did, so I wanted to share it with all of you. But of course, if you have any questions, concerns, or anything like that, feel free to reach out to our customer service line. But I hope you all enjoyed the rest of your week. Right, bye-bye.